Let's dig down into the notion of input, of processing and outputs. In fact, let's start by imagining that we're in the business of growing potatoes. Judy, she grows potatoes. She sells potatoes at a factory that then make frozen chips. At harvest time, Judy digs up her crops, she puts the produce onto the trucks, and they're then driven to the chip factory. These potatoes are inputs. They're inputs to the factory. When they arrive at the factory, they then go through a process that involves grading and peeling and washing and sorting. Then the packs of frozen chips are processed. They're then loaded onto the trucks and they're taken to the supermarket. The frozen chips are then the output from the factory. But that was pretty self-explanatory. But let's transfer that logic into technology. The cycle of input and processing and output captures the essence of what digital devices do for us. There are many different types of input devices. Think of keyboards, of cameras, of microphones, of voice activation. They all gather information or inputs. For example, when you write a lesson plan on your computer, the input is the typing on your computer keys. The computer then processes the device computing your typed message, and the output is the lesson plan on the computer screen. Let's think about when you sing your favourite karaoke song. Your voice is a form of input. Your singing is then processed by the input device, and the output is what we get to hear. In my case, the output quality might be slightly questionable. There's absolutely no way, no processing in the world that could possibly make my voice sound amazing. Think about when you take a picture on your mobile phone. This is an input, and this input is instantaneously processed and into an output that is a new image. What may seem like a very simple transformation of photos, of light into a visible image on the screen, it actually requires a significant amount of processing within the device. Magic. However, let's get a more complex example using the same phone and camera. Think about the fact that you may have taken a photo and now you want to apply some filters to make the colours pop. Each filter is a process applied to an input image. That is then processed to create a new output image. Think about inputs and processes and outputs that you're using with your students. Perhaps thinking about Google Maps. Think about the fact that you might want to get directions to a park or searching for your favourite song on Spotify. You might be even thinking about creating a stop motion video using Lego characters. Each of these actions has an input, a digital process and an output.